Assalamu alaikum. Now start our classwork exercise of lesson number 1, frogs in the fountain. Words meaning: author, writer, musannif, marigold, yellow flower, gende ka phool, constantly, continuously, musalsal, smothered, covered with, dam ghutna, nestling, hidden, छुपा हुआ, अल्जीमर, ब्रेन डिजीज और मेमोरी लॉस, याददाश्त कमज़ोर होना, पंजेंट अरोमा, अ स्ट्रॉन्ग स्मेल, तेज़ खुशबू, इंसिसेंट नॉन स्टॉप, लगातार, इम्परवियस नॉट अफेक्टेड बाय, गैर असर, ओपाइन टू सजेस्ट, मशवरा, कंसाइनमेंट डिलीवरी, माल भेजना, स्टर्न ऑस्टियर स्ट्रिक्ट, सख्त मिजाज, अपेरेंटली स्लाइटली, ज़ाहिरी तौर पर, ओडोर सेंट स्मेल, खुशबू, स्टेगनेंट मोशनलेस, बेहरकत, वेरी केयरफुल मोहतात, स्पिंस्टर अनमैरिड, गैर शादीशुदा. Question answer: Was the writer fond of mutton koftas? Yes, the writer was fond of mutton koftas. How many mutton koftas were allowed to author in his childhood? Only 2 mutton koftas were allowed to author in his childhood. Where the frogs were finally sent? The frogs were finally sent to the Lucknow Zoo. Who sends frogs to the zoo? The station master sent frogs to the zoo. Who bought the fishes from the canal? The author brought some fishes from the canal. Who hired some laborers to empty the lily pond? Granny hired some laborers to empty the lily pond. Which is the best place for the creatures great and small? Zoo is the best place for the creatures great and small. Who advised the author to cut down his wooden tack? Dr. Begg advised author to cut down his wooden tack. Who thought that the author have got Alzheimer? Dr. Beck thought that the author have got Alzheimer. What is the meaning of double chin? A fold of fat under a person's chin that look like another chin. Complete the following sentences with appropriate smell words. I could get the rich aroma of the fresh coffee from the kitchen. The residents complained to the municipal authority about the stench of the garbage dump in the locality. In summer, my garden is filled with scent and fragrance of jasmine. We use room fresheners to drive away the bad odor from the bathroom. As she walked past, I could smell the perfume she was wearing. Which of the adjectives best describe the smell of the items below? Herbs in the garden, aromatic; old socks, smelly; rotten eggs, stinking; a hairdressing salon, perfumed; a rose garden, fragrant. Answer the following questions. How often do you visit your parents? I visit to grandparents once a week. How many times do you brush your teeth? I brush my teeth twice a week. Twice a day. How often do you go to the movie? I go to the movie once a week. How many times do you go on a trip last year? Last year I went on a trip 3 times. How often do you go to the library? I go to the library twice a month. Give reasons for the following. Remember to use because. Climbing K2 is difficult because it is very steep and dangerous. Inuit live in igloos because igloos give them warm. Primitive people live in caves because they did not know how to build houses. We plant trees because to maintain ecological balance. Some people wear spectacles because they have poor eyesight. Words sentences. Fountain was covered with water lilies. Constantly, the girl is teasing me constantly. Nestling, I am nestling under the bed. Smothered, when I wear heavy clothes, I feel smothered. Pungent aroma, the cats have pungent aroma. Incessant, she talks incessant with me. Opined, my parents always give me good opined. Marigold is a yellow color flower. Alzheimer is a severe brain disease. Apparently, she looks happy. Apparently, fill the blanks. Ruskin Bond is the author of the lesson Frogs in the Fountain. The author was very fond of mutton koftas. Dr. Begg remarked that he is overweight. The author introduced some fish into the fountain. The frogs were finally sent to the Lucknow Zoo. Marigold grow almost everywhere in our country. When Aunt Mabel saw the frogs, she screamed loudly. Snakes do not have a strong sense of smell. Granny hired some laborers to empty the lily pond. Zoo is the best place for creatures great and small. So, thanks.